students of SOC. Execute. Ready scan.
Hi students, your mission for today is to know more about identity theft. Are you ready? According to the US Department of Justice, in US there is an average of 11.5 million identity theft victims annually. And in 2013, the total financial loss attributed to over $24.7 billion, seeing an 80% increase as compared to 2010. Of all identity theft incidents, misuse of existing credit card was the greatest factor and accounted for 64.1% of the identity thefts reported. Misuse of existing bank account and personal information accounted for 35% and 14.2% respectively. It has also been observed that people between 18 to 24 years old had the highest victim rate and made up 8.5% of all incidences reported. The Congressional Research Service has also calculated that identity thefts comprise of an average of 32% of the total number of consumer complaints received by the FTC. All in all, the number of identity theft cases has been on the rise, and hence there is a need to be vigilant such that you do not fall prey to the crime. Now that we are aware of the seriousness of identity thefts, let me tell you a story. It was a cold night and Ben was chatting in Skype as usual. Then his favorite Alice came online.
Hey Ben,
Hey Alice.
how come you didn't tell me you're back on Facebook?
No way! I deleted my Facebook account 5 years ago.
Oh my god, are you serious? Ben, you are in deep trouble. Your account is heavily linked with terrorist group.
Oh no, what shall I do now?
You should immediately report to the relevant authorities that your online identity has been hijacked.
And running 5 years after he deleted it.
I immediately realized that my online identity had been hijacked.
Back on Facebook, pictures of Ben's and his family, even his dog. But that's not all. The likes on his Facebook page now supported anti-American groups, terrorism, Islamic extremists, and Ukrainian-influenced government resistance groups.
The scenario of identity thefts: unattended laptop, malware, cookies, and phishing. The scenario of unlocked laptop left unattended. This happened during lunchtime in school, where Alice invited Ben for lunch, and Ben left immediately, leaving his laptop unlocked and unattended. Ben now leaves and the hacker arrives. And now the hacker successfully steals Ben's confidential information stored in his laptop and plants malicious program inside. To prevent such situation, make sure you lock the laptop when you are awake or carry it along with you wherever you go. The scenario of malware attack. There are a few cases where users are susceptible to malware attack. For instance, Case 1. Suspicious USB stick. Case 2. Malicious emails. Case 3. Untrusted sites. An infected trusted computer can carry out malicious actions such as transferring information like personal details, important data files, and credit card details back to the hacker without acknowledgement of the users. Hackers can then use the confidential information collected for malicious activities. To mitigate chances of malware attack, do not insert CD or USB stick found at public area into your personal computer. Avoid questionable sites. Only download software from the sites you trust. Do not open emails from unknown senders. Delete emails you suspect to be spams immediately. Use up-to-date antivirus and firewall protection. Check bank statements consistently and deal with any discrepancies immediately. The scenario for cookies. The internet has become an essential part of our daily life. Have you ever wondered how your browser remembers your credentials, such as your username? As you browse through the internet, cookies are saved on each browser to remember you the next time you visit the web, enhancing and personalizing your browsing experience. These are the first-party cookies and are generally harmless. However, you should be aware that as much as good there are around the internet, malicious cookies exist too. They track your personal information such as email, house address, and phone numbers. These cookies collect your surfing habits and forward to the organizations which tracks your data. These malicious cookies are designed as spyware or adware. These information are sold to other companies for marketing, and therefore this is how you get your spam emails and advertising banners. Cookies should be cleared frequently from the browser. This may cause slowdown in a user's visit, but a simple approach to minimize the plausibility that the user's information will be stolen and monetized. These are the following steps to clear cookies. In Internet Explorer, close the browser first, then go to the cookies folder and delete them. In Google Chrome, you may reach the settings with this simple shortcut: Ctrl-Shift-Delete. And for Firefox, simply go to your privacy settings and you may find the option to clear your cookies. The scenario of phishing. You guys have probably encountered this. You receive an email from a bank or a trusted company asking for your information. It looks real as it is designed to fool. This scam is called phishing. Most of us make business transactions online. We buy goods and we sell goods. As we do business online, we have an account for business transactions. The risk of doing this online is low when you deal with the business company you trust. The problems occur when criminals impersonate this legal organization and they fool you over handing over sensitive information like account number, password, and PIN numbers. The key which prevents these scams is awareness. Here is one example. You receive an email that looks like a trustworthy message from the bank. It will ask you to click on the link to verify your information. You seem it as credible, so you click on the link and log in to what appears to be a bank website. At this point, the scam is complete. You handed over your bank password to the criminal. The criminal will then use it to take your money from the bank. They are able to fool you by impersonating the bank website. Preventions. Verify the source of email and URL. Contact the management when you are in doubt. Do not disclose sensitive information like password to anyone. Do not click on the link on unknown source. So, we have some exciting plans for you students. You guys get to compete with your friends through our informative mobile application. For that, you have to download the application on your phone. The game has various topics on information security, and the top scorer gets a gift. Also, we will be organizing computer-based learning workshops where you will be able to gain deeper insights into the various security issues, including identity thefts. These hands-on workshops are definitely not to be missed, and course points are awarded to students who attend these workshops. Lastly, there will be a Security Awareness Week coming up, and do look forward to that. There will be guests invited to set up booths, and you can get to hear about the security topics from the industry experts. During the week, there are free goodie bags to be collected too.
These information will not self-destruct due to our zero-tolerance policy.
Thank you. This video is brought to you by Team Transcendence.